We get a lot of comments online, and some of them are very good. Some of them are stupid. And this is where we get a chance to respond to you all, okay? So we'll start with episode 42, last week's episode on YouTube. We had a couple actually great comments. Surreal Music here says, got some broccoli snacks and this podcast. Heart emoji and one of these.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
so I'm down with that. Surreal Music. Bad Andy 2007 on YouTube says, William Defoe's Goblin in No Way Home is top-tier comic villain, up there with Ledger's Joker. And then he says, I'd also put Dano's Riddler in there as well. I couldn't agree more, Bad Andy. What do you say, Adrian?
Who's Riddler?
Paul Dano from the Batman. The last Riddler from Robert Pattinson's. Got you in
I got to chew on that one.
Okay.
I got to chew on that one.
But you agree with
I agree,
the rest
I agree
of
on the first
statement?
two. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah, William Defoe, top tier. But yeah, I really like the Dano Riddler.
You know what? I will agree because this is year 2.
Mm-hmm.
You know, everybody's being flushed out. Everybody's becoming their own. You know, I would even go as to say, I mean, not on the same level, but almost there.
Yeah.
My Irish Boys version of the Penguin.
Oh, the Penguin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
absolutely.
I mean, don't forget him.
And we got that's a show that's coming out later this year, which I think is going to be great. The Penguin. It's supposedly a Godfather Sopranos-esque show, but in the Batman universe.
Cool.
Yeah, so looking forward to that. Burton the Grape says, I'd want a Sentry that actually looks like Sentry.
Exactly. That was my entire point.
Right.
That's my entire point.
This dude, Trippy MJ Junkrat something says, I knew I remembered you all. You guys were the ones whining about Batman constantly. You must got us mistaken, dude. I'm like the biggest Batman fan. Adrian's like the second biggest Batman fan.
I'm probably not even the second biggest Batman fan, but there's no whining about Batman.
No, not
Batman's kick ass. He's awesome.
Yep.
I don't like that, Martha no gun thing.
Right.
But we resolved that, and I got a little bit of relief out of Zack Snyder's version, right?
Absolutely.
Superman v Batman. That's good enough for me. I can go another decade seeing him, let Joker off the hook every once in a while.
Right. So you're good for a little bit because of all the killing in that movie.
Exactly.
You're like, okay, that's enough. Man, my man's been on here before. Son of Sekhmat. Okay. He says, I'm a fan for life. Love you guys.
Nice.
We love you too, son of Sekhmat. This guy, DePlano, says, why was Green Lantern bad? They're talking about the movie.
I don't understand the question.
Why was because you had said the Green Lantern movie was bad.
No, I heard what you said.
Yeah, so what
I don't understand.
You're confused at his confusion.
Exactly.
Okay. We'll leave it at that. DePlano, we are confused at your confusion. Then I love this, when they tag.
Wait a minute. So let's go back. So when the actor is making fun of a movie that he has been in another movie, don't make the costume green and glowing.
Right.
He's got little pictures of it.
Yep.
That's bad.
And then he goes back in time and kills that Ryan Reynolds before he even can finish reading the script at the end. Yeah, dude, we are confused at your confusion. Then we get stuff like this. We say some things, like we said that, the X-Men would destroy the Justice League. I still stand behind that. We talked about the Seven and the Justice League. What I love is when we say that and someone will comment, but they'll tag another comic account on TikTok, they're telling on us, look what they said, or we want your take. Hey, if you want their take, go to their fucking page. Right. Don't come and try to give you a take on our shit.
Right.
They have their own stances. We got our own. Anyways, what else we got? We have Hierophant Green says, hell nah. Matt Reeves, the Batman, is a million times better than the stretched out slow-mo Zack Snyder Justice League. I agree.
Wow. There's a lot in that statement. There's a lot wrapped up in that statement.
There is.
Agree with it, but it's a lot.
He should be on agree to disagree.
There you go.
So Hierophant, maybe you can suggest some opinions for agree to disagree. Let's see. This guy, DC Reality Punch, says, Sony gave us Morbius. They shouldn't be allowed to decide anything. I agree with that, too.
Man. That's too bad because Morbius was an okay villain. They could have definitely done a better job with that. I would like to see a reboot of Morbius, actually.
Yeah. Nolan Smith, 1526, says, okay, who in the X-Men can handle Homelander? Literally anyone. Wolverine, Gene. Anyone.
Right.
Next. Dylan Peterson says, A-Train is not faster than Flash, though. No shit.
He is not.
It's not a race.
Right.
I didn't know they were having a race. If they're having a race, you're right. Justice League would win.
Yeah, but so I think our fans are thinking that we're suggesting that there would be a pair off.
Right.
Homelander against Superman.
Yeah.
You know, what's the face against Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
A-Train against no. That's not the way it will work.
No,
at
not
all.
At all. Yeah, another guy, G-Man, says, that's ridiculous. Superman is way stronger than Homelander and Flash is way faster. Okay, we're not having a powerlifting competition. It's not an arm wrestling competition. It's a I'm going to fucking kill you competition.
Right.
And we know some of them kill and some of them don't, right. You know. What else we got? We'll wrap up with some fun ones here. Oh, my man, Fuck You Mean 22, spelled P-H-U-C-C, so, you know, okay. Creative there. I finally agreed with every question. About time. About time. Madam Webb is going to be hot garbage, Eric says. You agree with that, Adrian?
I don't know about hot garbage, but I'm thinking it's probably going to be near that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Soul Brother 36 says, what's the point of the Thunderbolts movie? I mean, why? We're asking the same thing. I think last one, Geeky Main says, I hope this is a joke. Well, like we've said here on Only Comics several times, this is a joke.
You hope what's a joke?
Our podcast, our statement, it is a joke. We joke around. We started as a joke.
There are other podcasts that
exactly.
You can look at.
All right, seriously, last one this time. West6334 says, are you sure these guys are comic book experts?
We literally say we're not experts. I mean, that's kind of like your opening thing,
exactly.
Right?
Am I sure these guys are? No, I'm sure we're not comic book experts, and I'm sure we're never going to be. And that's not the point. And that's why I say this podcast started as a joke. Right. We were joking around. We bullshit about this stuff and said, you know what? What if we did the same thing and hit record?
Right.
And here we are.
You know what? We're gonna get things wrong.
Yep.
We're gonna say some batshit stuff every once in a while. It's gonna happen. We're gonna retract statements. We're gonna put out. We might say some things like, well, what did that guy say? I reserve the right to change my mind at a later date about the statement I'm about to make.
Yes.
That's this.
Yep. No doubt. So, well, another fun we respond. So hey, sound off. Let us know. And guys, it's all love. We appreciate the interaction. I honestly appreciate every comment, interaction, whether you love us, you hate us. I don't care. We're going to keep doing what we do. And to Adrian's point, if it really pisses you off that much, there's plenty of other podcasts out there. There's probably a new one starting right now.
Right.
Someone's like, why do they call them Only Comics? They should be called Only Movies because they don't read comics. Like, dude, start your own podcast if you don't like the name of it. You know what I mean? Like, that's the other thing. You don't like it, start your own. Oh, you can't. You won't. Okay, well then keep watching. Anyway,